You know that device you're watching this on right now? The screen, the processor inside, every single tiny component was made with a level of precision that is, honestly, almost impossible to wrap your head around. This is the world of ultra-precision manufacturing, and today we're going to pull back the curtain on a key player in this hidden but absolutely vital industry. We're about to take a deep dive into a company you've probably never heard of, but whose work is completely fundamental to the future of technology. They are, quite literally, engineering the surfaces that will support our next big technological leaps. So, who is this company? It's Shanghai Leading Semiconductor Technology Development, or let's just call them LSTD. Since they were founded back in 2011, they've had one single-minded focus: to absolutely master the art and science of the perfectly flat surface.
What LSD does is called ultra-precision flat surface processing. Basically, using really advanced techniques like lapping, polishing, and grinding, they create surfaces so unbelievably smooth that any flaws are measured in, get this, atoms. Now, why does that even matter? Well, think about a modern computer chip. Even a microscopic bump can throw off the flow of electrons, causing the whole thing to fail. So this level of perfection, it's not a luxury, it's an absolute necessity for all the high-performance electronics we rely on.
So how in the world did LSTD become a leader in such a demanding field? Well, their secret sauce is what they call their total solution business model. In this industry, one tiny mistake can wreck millions of dollars worth of product. So having an integrated approach, well, that's their killer advantage. Let's break down what that really means.
Their approach has four key parts, and this gives them this incredible edge. First, they design and build the machines. Second, they supply all the specialized materials you need. Third, they develop the exact custom process for whatever the client is making. And fourth, if a client wants, LST will just do the manufacturing for them in their own facilities. By controlling every single variable from start to finish, they can guarantee a level of quality that is just incredibly tough for anyone else to match. And this isn't just about them being good at what they do. It's about protected, one-of-a-kind innovation. LSTD holds over 80 authorized patents. This is how they safeguard the unique tech and processes that are the absolute core of their business. It's what gives them their edge.
You can see their commitment to global standards right here in their certifications. ISO 9001 and 14001, those show world-class quality and environmental management. And being a member of SEMI, which is the Global Industry Association, well, that puts them right at the heart of the entire semiconductor world, making sure they're aligned with where everything is heading.
So you take that foundation of expertise and trust, and what do you get? You get some truly incredible growth, both in terms of their physical size and their intellectual firepower.
Just look at this timeline. It shows a really impressive growth story. I mean, they went from a startup in 2011 to a planned 10,000 square meter facility by 2025. LSD has been constantly scaling up to meet this massive global demand for what they do. This isn't just growth, it's a statement about their capabilities. But you know, getting bigger physically is only half the story. To really stay on the cutting edge, LSTD partners with some of China's top technical universities. We're talking Fudan, Shanghai Jiaotong, and the Harbin Institute of Technology. These partnerships are basically a direct pipeline to the latest research in materials science and process innovation.
Okay, so all of this groundwork, the expertise, the expansion, the innovation, it's all building up to something big, a major push onto the world stage.
The first huge step is happening in 2025. They're establishing their very first international office, and they're doing it in Japan. Now, this is a really strategic move. They're planting their flag right in the middle of one of the world's most advanced and, frankly, most competitive semiconductor markets.
And this slide really lays out their strategy perfectly. It's a dual market offensive. On the left, you see a packed schedule in China to keep their dominant position at home. And on the right, an equally ambitious plan for Japan, targeting all the key industry events to build their presence there. It's a clear, powerful play to capture global attention. Their roadmap for 2026 and 2027 shows a laser focus. Of course, they're hitting the biggest shows, like Semicon in both China and Japan. But what's really interesting is their plan to be at the Silicon Carbide and Gallium Nitride Expo. That's a huge tell. It signals a major strategic push into third-generation semiconductors. These are the advanced materials that are going to be absolutely essential for the future of EVs, 5G, and renewable energy. In the end, everything they do is driven by their core mission: to innovate in precise flat surface processing.
This one simple idea is what's behind their expansion, their research, and their relentless, incredible pursuit of perfection.
And you know, it leaves us with a really important question. As our technological dreams get bigger, as we demand devices that are smaller, faster, and more powerful than ever before, the physical limits of materials become the final barrier. So, who's it going to be? Who are the ones who will push past those limits? Who will engineer and craft the very foundation that our entire future is built on?